Hello and welcome to the next and final instalment in the video series right around Launceston. In the last one I was just coming up to this junction here, which is the Kings Meadows link. Kings Meadows is a southern suburb of Launceston, and I'm on the Midland Highway. As you can see, a dual lane carriageway with a pretty wide nature strip or median strip down the middle here, just heading into the outer reaches of Launceston. This road now, although it is I think officially the Midland Highway, is in fact called the Southern Outlet for the reason that it is the outlet from Launceston to the south of the state. Now at this point I should make a bit of a technical confession. For some reason unknown to me, the camera ceased recording after about 4.5 minutes of this clip. Each of the clips that I've shown so far has been about 1.9 gig, so let's say 2 gig. It's a 16 gig card, so it should have recorded at least 7 clips, but on the 5th clip here it decided to stop recording for some reason. The card was empty before I started this. I made sure that I deleted everything that was on it. The camera was still life in the battery, it just stopped recording. So you're not going to get to see the full journey home, but for those who are locals, when we get close to running out, I'll explain to you where we are and talk you through how I got home from here. So we're heading down the southern, I'm heading down the southern outlet here, back towards the city of Launceston. As you can see, 2 lanes either way here, a well-maintained good road with a pretty wide median strip. So as I've talked about in the previous video, there are some really good roads in Tasmania, as good as there are elsewhere in any other major cities in Australia, and there are some good motorcycling country roads to ride on as well. The speed limit on the southern outlet is now 90 kilometres an hour. It used to be 100 and they reduced it to 90, and I never saw any reason for why they did that. But nevertheless they did, and there is a sign that's activated that reminds you that it's 90 kilometres an hour, and I guess the usual fines apply if you are found to be in excess of the 90 kilometres. It is very difficult to control your speed because, as you can see, it's quite steep going down this road here into well, you're essentially going to the Tamar Valley, so it is quite steep, but nevertheless you're in charge of your vehicle, and you have brakes, and you have transmission, and you have, there are all ways to control your speed, but of course people do find a sense of that gravity itself does its job and pulls you down the hill fairly quickly. Not the case with me, because I'm conscious of the speed limit, and it's not the case with me when I'm driving my car, because I'm not sure my car is capable of going that fast in the first place. So this area on my left hand side is known as, or is West Launceston. This bridge overpass I just went under, I think, is the overpass to Glendhu. Glendhu is a suburb just below Kings Meadows. And about here, Launceston has 2 one-way roads, one way in and one road or one street which is one way out. So Bathurst Street is the one-way road that takes you into Launceston from here, and Wellington Street is the one-way street that takes you out of Launceston before joining this southern outlet to take you on to Hobart and so on. So just making a turn here,